It is that time of year again, ladies and gentlemen. The Buffalo Bills schedule is out. OTAs have started, and that means the Buffalo Bills season is right around the corner. After last year's monster success by the Buffalo Bills, how can you not be excited about another Buffalo Bills season? I know I am. It gives me a little bit of hope in this landscape that is Buffalo sports. So we're going to do our way too early prediction for the Buffalo Bills' new 17-game season. This is in full effect in 2021. It is up from 16 games. That has been that way for as long as I can remember. They have added a game in the regular season, subtracted a game in the preseason. Now they went from 4 preseason games to 3 preseason games. So this season is going to be very, very fun. They have added an extra regular season game, which, how can you not like more football if you are an NFL fan? We're going to jump right into it and start doing our prediction for this Buffalo Bills season. The Bills start out against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Bills have the Steelers at home. Now, Pittsburgh had a very good defense last season. However, they still have Ben Roethlisberger as their quarterback heading into the 2021 season, and that does not make me very afraid, as Ben has shown the last season that, yeah, he started out pretty good. He did fade quite a bit towards the end of the season, and it might be time for Big Ben to hang up those cleats. However, he is returning for another season, and he has earned as much as to be the starter in Pittsburgh for another season. But I think the Bills win a close game in this one, 24-17, in a not particularly high-scoring event. The next game is at the Miami Dolphins, and Tua is now the full-time starter of the Miami Dolphins. There is no more leaning on Ryan Fitzpatrick to clean up any mess that Tua Tagovailoa finds himself in this season. He had a solid first season as a rookie quarterback in the NFL. However, I don't think they have done enough in order to be on the Bills level, and the Bills will win 31-20. Next game is the Washington football team versus the Buffalo Bills. Washington is in Buffalo for this game. Washington has added Ryan Fitzpatrick, who had a bunch of success against the Bills in the first game that they played. He was 31 of 47 for 328 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and the Bills barely beat Miami. They scraped by the skin of their teeth. And I think a wily veteran that is Ryan Fitzpatrick, even in a new system, even in a new team, he has been through this before. He has seen what the Bills defense has to offer, and I think he has another very good game. However, I don't think that Washington keeps up with the Bills, and the Bills win 34-27. Moving on to the next game, it is the Houston Texans at the Buffalo Bills. And Houston organization is a complete mess right now, just a complete and utter mess with everything with the allegations going on to Deshaun Watson, to him being in trade talks. I think the Bills win and win handily in this one, 27-10. Next, a prime-time game against the defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs. And unless the Bills' defense can create havoc in the backfield like Tampa Bay did in the Super Bowl and make Pat Mahomes run for his life and make life very difficult for him, I don't think the Bills beat Kansas City. And I think this is the first loss for the Buffalo Bills in the 2021 season, as the Bills and as the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes torched the Buffalo Bills for a Bills loss of 35-24. The next game is also in prime time at the Tennessee Titans. Now, Buffalo must stop the Titans' run game and Derrick Henry, and they must make them throw the ball. The Titans were 23rd in passing yards. All of the things that I'm going to talk about came from lineups.com. All of the stats and things came from lineups.com. They were 23rd in the NFL in passing yards and second in rush yards. If you make the Titans throw, you will beat them. Ryan Tannehill, he's an okay quarterback, but he is not going to be the guy with the game on his shoulders, flinging it all over the yard. The Buffalo Bills win this game, the Tennessee Titans also had a weak defense last season. I think ranked 21st overall. I think the Bills win this game and win it fairly easily, 23-13. Next is the Dolphins at Buffalo this time. Tua will have a tough time with the Buffalo Bills crowd finally returning to whatever the Bills stadium is called now, Highmark Stadium or whatever. And I think he'll have a tough time with the weather as it will be late October. And I think the Bills win this one also, 27-13. Moving on to the Bills at the Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars are obviously rebuilding. They have a young quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. And I think Josh Allen outplays Lawrence, and Buffalo wins easily, 31-17. Now we go on to the Jets. The Jets also have a rookie quarterback in Zach Wilson. They have a rookie head coach in Saleh. And I think the Buffalo Bills win this one 30-20. Moving on to the Colts at the Buffalo Bills. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised what I picked in this one. The Colts have a good running back in Taylor. I think they upgraded at QB. Yes, I said that. They upgraded to Carson Wentz over an aging and old Phillip Rivers. And they were ranked top 10 statistically overall last season. I think they have a very good team, and with an upgrade at quarterback, a more mobile quarterback, a quarterback that can extend plays and make things happen in a new situation. We've seen the type of quarterback Carson Wentz can be in an offense with Frank Reich. I really believe the Indianapolis Colts come into Buffalo and steal a win, and the Bills lose a close game, 27-21. Going on again to prime time against the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees has retired, and the Saints now have a QB room of Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill, neither of which really strike fear into my heart. However, they do have a good offense, and I think that the Bills will win a shootout in this one, 34-28. Another primetime game, this time against the New England Patriots. We've seen the changing of the guard last season with the Bills now the kings of the AFC East. Now the Patriots will have either a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones or a Cam Newton who struggled mightily against the Buffalo Bills with limited weapons. Obviously, you got to throw out there with limited weapons. Obviously, Cam Newton didn't have a bunch to work with. However, he struggled mightily against the Bills. In 2 games combined, he was 20 of 35 for just 208 yards and no touchdowns passing. Bills win this game 30-14. At the defending Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady has owned the Buffalo Bills. It doesn't matter the coach. It doesn't matter the defensive coordinator. It just doesn't matter. Tom Brady has owned the Buffalo Bills, and he will own the Buffalo Bills again in this game. He has shown that he had a ton left in the tank, and he has a ton of weapons. They were top 5 offensively. Also, their defense finished 4th overall. The Bills lose this one 34-20. Panthers at Bills. Panthers coming off of a 5-11 season, but added QB Sam Darnold. Now, I think he is an upgrade over Teddy Bridgewater. I really do. He has the talent. He has more talent than Teddy Bridgewater, more arm talent. He's more mobile. He can be more mobile than Teddy Bridgewater. And they return guys like running back Christian McCaffrey, who's coming off of an injury last season. However, I don't think that's enough for them to beat the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills win 27-20. Next, the Bills go to New England to face off against the Patriots. And while I said this game is a little bit closer, the Bills will still win 26-21. Falcons at Bills. Atlanta appears primed for a full rebuild, especially because Julio Jones has said numerous times, he was caught on a live mic, he wants out of Atlanta. It looks like their Super Bowl window is closing and closing fast, and it is probably actually slammed shut. I think the Bills win this game easily, 31-10. And going on to the last game of the season, the Jets at the Bills. I think Buffalo closes out another tremendous season. Josh Allen, however, is not the starting quarterback of this one, as the Bills have locked everything up that they can. And Mitch Trubisky, who is now the Buffalo Bills backup, gets the start in this game against the New York Jets. And he wins the game in a close one, 17-14. The Buffalo Bills, in my prediction, end the season 14-3. However, there were a couple of games that gave me a little bit of a head scratch that might be a little bit of a flip-flop. I think the Bills will drop maybe one divisional game against whoever. It doesn't matter whether it's... I really don't think it's going to be the New York Jets. However, I believe that they might lose a game to either Bill Belichick, because he is Bill Belichick. Remember, the Bills barely beat New England the first time they played them last season. Or it's going to be the Miami Dolphins, who surprised the Buffalo Bills. One of those two teams I think they might drop one of those two games, even though I have them winning. Obviously, this is my early prediction. So we'll revisit that on another episode. And I also think that, maybe the game against the Saints, the Bills might not win. The Saints, yes, they are down Drew Brees. However, Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill were admirable in their filling in for Drew Brees when he got hurt last season. So they may still be a formidable foe for the Buffalo Bills, and they may upset the Bills in that game. However, that is my prediction for the Buffalo Bills this season. The Bills finish 14-3. They finish number one in the AFC. They finish number one, obviously, in the AFC East, and they get the first round bye. The Buffalo Bills are for real, folks. They're here, hopefully, to stay. They have all of their main pieces back. They have added some pieces. They have gotten more depth. And they're another year. There's another year in the exact same system. All of the coaching staff has come back. The Buffalo Bills are dangerous. The Buffalo Bills are primed for a Super Bowl run, and I could not be more excited about it. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Remember, hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell so you never miss a video that I post up on here. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkBuff1. You can email me at sportstalkbuffalo@gmail.com or sportstalkbuffalo@yahoo.com. Thank you guys for listening. Have a fantastic week.